Welcome to another episode of the Long Gone Loser Rock Show. And what better way to start this episode of New York City than right here at the site of the very famous CBGBs, which is no longer here, obviously. It is now this guy. But we're going to go in and have a look because they have preserved some of the, the wall and artifacts and things like that of CBGBs. So, yeah, let's go in and check it out. So this is where it all happened. How awesome. Couldn't film inside CBGBs, there was a whole thing, so that's cool. But you saw some photos. But how cool is this? Right behind me, which I'm going to show you in a minute, is the Bad Brains mural that was done by Shepard Fairey. How awesome is this thing? This is incredible. Wow. I'm on the corner of Rivington and Ludlow, right here in New York City, which is also known as Beastie Boys Square. If you're familiar with the Beastie Boys, you will know that this is where the cover to the album Paul's Boutique was taken. And yeah, this is exciting stuff. We all grew up loving the Beastie Boys. Who didn't? They're one of the greatest hip-hop punk crossover acts, I guess, of all time. Massive fan. Been into them since License to Ill came out, because it was such a big hit, that album, and immediately was drawn to them. Got to see them a few times. Incredible live show. Beastie Boys, easily one of the greatest live groups I've ever seen. They're just amazing. And behind me we have this mural that we're going to go look at. As you can see it just here, right there, that's the Beastie Boys. We're going to go and take a proper look at that, and yeah, so let's do it. This corner, this is the Paul's Boutique corner. This is where it was. So yeah, pretty cool to be here. And yeah, if you haven't heard Paul's Boutique in a while, go listen to it because it's awesome. Continuing on with the Beastie Boys historical sites around New York City, we have this mural of MCA. We didn't even know this was here. We're just walking past and there he was, just staring at us. May he rest in peace. Beastie Boys, man. Fucking awesome band. So right now I am standing underneath this most stolen street sign in all of New York City. It is Joey Ramone Place. Right there, my friends. This was gifted to him by the city because the city realizes how much of a legend Joey Ramone was and how great the Ramones are. So yeah, there you are, Joey Ramone Place, the city's most stolen street sign. So I'm at another historical place. Right behind me is where the Ramones did the album cover of Rocket to Russia. This is actually the back door to the old CBGBs, and yeah, this is where they stood and had the photo taken, yeah, from the famous record that we all love. So there you go. This is in an alleyway behind the old CBGB, so you can't get through it from the Joe Ramone play side. You have to go to the other side behind the Chase Bank if you want to see this alleyway. So there you go. Right behind me, way up there, is where Arturo Vega lived, who designed the Ramones logo. East 2nd Street, number 6. So right behind me is Bar Niagara, the famous bar that is owned by Jesse Malin of D-Generation fame. Also done tons of incredible solo records. Check him out if you haven't already. Glitter in the Gutter has got some absolutely bitchin' tunes on it. Look it up. A song on their Prisoner of Paradise, just absolutely brilliant. But anyway, Bar Niagara, he owns this bar, but there is another reason why we're here, and that is to see the extremely famous Joe Strummer mural. So here it is, the Joe Strummer mural. This is not the original one. It actually got painted over because something happened to it, and so they had to do the mural again. So this is actually the second version of this mural. I think the last time I was here in 2009 might have been the first version still. If I can find the photo, I'll put it up here and you can compare the two. But yeah, here it is on the side of Bar Niagara. So yeah, Joe Strummer, the Clash forever. Right behind me in St. Mark's Place is what was once famous Gems Bar, which was the backdrop to the New York Dolls famous photo that is on the back cover of their album from, was it 1973, 1974? But yeah, it was right here, which looks a lot different now. The hat stand is still there. But yeah, there you go. When you're in New York City, come to 131 St. Mark's Place, yeah, on the corner. And you can see where the New York Dolls took that photo. Cool. For all the Led Zeppelin fans watching this, you know this building. This is the building from the front cover of the album Physical Graffiti. This is where they took it, 96 to 98, St. Mark's Place. Right here. You have to wonder what made them decide that this was going to be the choice of building for that album cover. Like, why? Why this building? Why, Paige? Why, Plant? Tell me why this big building particular? Why was it this one? We'll never know. But there we go. Welcome to New York. And right next to it is this place, Physical Graffiti. So come and grab a coffee. And then, yeah, check it out. I'm outside a bar called 96 Tears, which is right behind me. And it is filled with like all this cool memorabilia and stuff, which is on the private collection of Howie Pyro. May he rest in peace. And it's so cool that it's here, which means that we get to appreciate it and look at it too. There was a signed Faster Pussycat poster on the wall. As I'm talking, these pictures are probably going to be on the screen, but a signed Faster Pussycat poster that was signed by Chura Sultana, Haji, and Russ Meyer. Fucking sick! These crazy Ramones like cushion doll things, they were there. There was John Waters stuff, Divine stuff, heaps of really cool shit here. This place is pretty rad if you're a drinker. I don't drink, so I just went to look at the decor. But yeah, things to do when you're in New York City. Took one for the team because I fucking hate going into bars. There it is, the Bowery Electric, owned by Mr. Jesse Malin, I believe. Hell yeah. It's one of the most legendary venues in all of New York City. And look at the bands that are playing. Steve is here. The tribute to Bad Brains. Suicide Sally, but this is impressive.
Mooney Suzuki with the fucking Insomniacs. Man, I would love to be here for this, but I've got a gig to play on July 12th. But still, damn, what a show. You come all this way to New York City to see the most important wall in all of punk rock history. It's fucking closed. Who does that? Told me it's open from 9 a.m. to 12. It's like 11:30 and the fucking place is closed. Anyway, Albert Gardens is famous because of that wall right there. That wall is the wall. Probably the most important brick wall in all of music history. That is the wall where the Ramones stood for their very first album cover. I wish I could fucking get in there, replicate that cover, but nope. Today's not that day. But here it is, Albert Gardens. Yeah. As if they don't stick to the timetable. Like, who does that? There we go. Do not feed the fish. So this is a Punk Rock Raduno sticker right there. Fuck yeah. Look what I found in Rough Trade. It's a misprinted version of the first Poison record. And it says, look what, there's no The Cat dragged in. How weird. I've never seen this before. Okay, now you can laugh.
No, I'm not driving here.
Oh, look at that. I'm in Central Park, New York City, where one of the most iconic images of the Ramones was taken right here at Playmates Arch. Now I'm here on Memorial Day weekend and they couldn't just fucking wait, could they? They had to fucking block it off. Like, seriously, come on, man. I'm only here one weekend and they blocked it off. So this is Playmates Arch. This is where Too Tough to Die was photographed. And yeah, this is what we got to look at. Why people around me cough. What a bummer. An absolute bummer. But there it is, my friends. This is it. We have almost done everything on this Ramones tour. We've got a few more stops to do, and then we would have completed the set from, you know, which is a pretty good run, right? It's a pretty good lengthy run. We've had a good time so far. Stay tuned for more.
You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. And I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will leave this one more time. Everyone sing it on. And they say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live this one. And the world will live this one, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us at Strawberry Fields.
What? What's this AN shit? Hey, good morning from the train. I am on my way to see Tommy Ramone's final place of rest. And I'm going to catch up with my friend Rookie Rochelle from the band The Young Rochelles, who I've seemed to have known for a very long time, but we've never actually met. So this is pretty exciting. And by the way, his band rules. The Young Rochelles have a song called I Never Saw the Ramones. And I love that song, and it's the first song of their album, and I was immediately blown away, just thinking like, this band rules so much, and they love the Ramones so much that it sucks that they never got to see the Ramones. So, for those who know, my band, the Thorazines, we have a song called I Saw the Ramones and I Wish You Were There, which is a response to their song because they're such die-hard Ramones fans that I wish they were there with me when I saw the Ramones. It seems like a travesty that, you know,
that these guys, just because of time, and you know, they're born in a different time than me, and so many others, that they never got to see the band that they love so much, and that sucks. You know, it's so unfair. So I wrote this song as a way of saying, you know, I got to see them. I know how great they were, and I wish you guys were there, because you guys loved this band so much that, you know, I was surrounded by Soundgarden fans, because they played before Soundgarden at the Big Day Out. And a lot of those Soundgarden fans didn't really care for the Ramones. When I was talking to them about it, they said they weren't there for the Ramones. They were there to see Soundgarden, and there's nothing wrong with Soundgarden. But I'm just saying though, well, you know, how cool would it have been if people like the Young Rochelle's were with me? Because, you know, I wouldn't have been surrounded by Soundgarden fans that didn't care about the Ramones. I would have been around Ramones fans that cared about the Ramones, and that would have been awesome. So yeah, so this is exciting that I'm going to actually meet Rookie Rochelle today, the bass player of the band, and we're going to go and visit Tommy Ramone's final place of rest, which is, you know, something I've not done. The last time I was in New York City was 2009, and you know, I went and saw Joey's place of rest, but Tommy passed away since then, and so now that's what we're doing. We're going to go and pay our respects. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. New York City has been a trip. I really love this city. New York City is an amazing city, and I can see why people love it so much. There is just so much to see and do. You know, it is one of the greatest cities on earth for a reason. There's just a lot going on. So yeah, so let's go on out to meet Rookie Rochelle, and I'll get back to you soon. As an aside, look how filthy this window is. So we're here in the graveyard looking for Tommy Ramone's final place of rest, and Rookie knows where it is because he's been here before, but all graveyards look the same, so we're unsure exactly where. But we're looking and we're going to find it, but apparently he's in this area, so we're on findagrave.com. Where are you, Tommy? Where are you? So here we are, my friends. Tommy Ramone. If at any time you're trying to find his site and you can't, just remember Fishlow in the background, right there. Fishlow will help you. I did the right thing. I left a memento. The greatest punk rock drummer of all time. We are in Queens, and we are at the very famous The Ramp, which is where the Ramones used to congregate and hang out when they were just hanging out, getting started, all that big deal. And yeah, we made it to the Ramones Ramp. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this thing. Here we are, walking up the ramp. The birthplace of punk, right here.